Good morning, everybody. I am Chris, and today we're going to be doing a 20 minutes, so it's going to be very quick, lower body stretch, legs, hips. We're going to get the calves, the hamstrings, the quads, and this is great for post-workout. So that means after a workout. Okay, it's also really good for like before bed if you need to relax your legs. If you tend to be sitting at night and you're shaking, okay, it's really great for that. We're going to be starting standing, and if you can, having a place, Kev, hit the F button, against the wall, so you could use for stretching out the calves. And if you don't have a place against the wall, hit F again, or L, you can always go to the side of a step or something like that, all right? As long as it's just, or the side of the couch, as long as it doesn't move. So that's just for the first few stretches. We're going to get those calves. We're going to work from the bottom up. Start it from the bottom. Now we're here, okay? So, all right, so what we're going to do first is stand. One foot is going to be back, okay? So one foot, toes are against the wall, and the other foot is back. And you're pressing this foot back. Now, if you're pretty flexible, you could go back farther, okay? And press into the wall. So this is just the first calf stretch. And what I want you to do 3 times is inhale, lift up. Exhale, press it back down. Good. You're going to do that again. Inhale up. And exhale, press it back down. Good. Inhale up one more time. Just warms it up a little bit and then press it back down. Good. And just hold that. Breathe. That was your first calf stretch. We'll get a little deeper in a minute. Nice. So let's step together, put the right toes against the wall, and bring your left foot back. Now, some of you might feel this right away here, and some of you might need to go back farther, okay? Just holding that there, you're pressing your hands into the wall, and just stretching. Hold. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. No need to move fast here. Where are you going? Inhale. Exhale down. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, press it down. Sometimes people say to me, do I need to take my shoes off for a stretch? For some of these stretches, I would recommend it, okay? Because you want your feet to get the little bit of love there. They hold you up all day. If you're in your shoe, you have a little bit of restraint, so make sure that you either just have socks or no shoes on. Okay, so then, take your left foot somewhat, like maybe a foot from the wall. And then you're going to take your right heel as close to the wall as you can and the ball of your foot on the wall and push your hips forward toward the wall. And that's going to get really deep into that calf. Hold it right there. We're just going to hold that and breathe. You are brighter all the time. Just recognize the stretch and the feeling of the stretch. Hold it. And then take it back. So let's go to the other side. So heel against the wall. Close to the wall. And again, everybody's going to be different. Some of you might have your whole foot against the wall. Some of you might be out here and feel it. So heel, ball of the foot on the wall, and then hips go forward. Good. Stay right there. Good. What happened? Good. Stay right there. And just hold. Feel that nice deep stretch through your calves. Relax the muscles in your face. And press it back. Okay, so full screen, Kev, full screen. Okay, or L, sorry. L, there we go. Okay, so a little wider than the hips. Take a big breath in and exhale, fold forward. Good. Hang down for this first hamstring stretch. Just kind of see where you are. The wider the feet are on this, the easier it'll be to get to the floor. And if you can't get anywhere near the floor, you can always put down maybe a dumbbell or some blocks or something on the floor that you can put your hands on that's elevated. Just let go of any tension in the neck, so allow the head to be heavy. Breathe. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale. Very nice. Now let's bring the hands down to the floor and come down to the hands and knees, and go ahead and hit the C button. Okay. And what we're going to do here is take your left foot back and get back into the calves a little bit more. Hold that stretch. Good. And just breathe. And now put a bit more weight into the big toe, so you're kind of rocking side to side, so you're getting around the calf. Okay, keep pressing back. Good, and bring that foot back in and switch sides. So take it back. Good. Hold. Good, Jim. I'm happy you're doing this, Jim. Rock it side to side if you can. That's a good wife you got right there, Jim. You better watch out though with these books she's reading. She might Marta sent me a screenshot of the book she was reading today. Good. And nice. Okay, so now fingers on the floor. This is going to be the only down dog you do today. Lift up and press back. Okay. Oh, good. Now you're going to feel that, okay, from your heels up the calves, back of the thighs, and I want you to press your backside. Imagine you're pressing your backside up to where the wall and the ceiling meet behind you. Okay? Now think about lifting up your quadriceps. So that means to kind of contract them a little bit. So pull the quadriceps up and away from your knees. Let your head relax. And come on back down. All right, so let's take your left foot forward here. Left foot is forward. And this knee, have this knee above the ankle, not like this. So I said this before, if you're like this, physically pick your foot up and move it. Okay, because we're working on the stretch, the hip flexor of the back leg. So think of down. Okay, some of you guys might not be able to, you might be here, but you do want to still try to tilt the pelvis. Now, hands on the knee, hold it there. Pressing the back foot into the floor will give you a little deeper stretch. And if you want to, putting the right hand down, if you have a pretty good flexibility in the quads and the hip flexors, or you need deeper stretches, you can bend the back knee and reach for it. Good. Hold it. Good. Now I know some of you guys are like, what? I just want you to know the first time I did this, it was not like this at all. Okay, it took time. The first time I did this stretch, it did not look like this. Okay, just so you know. Whichever stretch you're in, you stay there and it's fine. And then you release it. Good. So now let's come back so that front leg is straight but not locked. Hold it. You know what we need? I think we need a little loo. Do you think I'll come over here? Hold it. Flex those left toes. Now fingertips is straight in. It's this camera though. You can do that though. I don't know if that'll work. Oh, that's scary. Good. Breathe. So you can get a little bit lower. And Good. Now bring the other leg forward. Hold it there. Hi, monkey. Good. Hold it right there. Okay, so you can hold it. Remember, that foot is below the knee. Where are you going? Are you leaving me? Come here. Good. Or come up if you need more. Flexing the foot and pressing it into the floor will be able, right there, stretching out the hip flexors. Lou, come here. Hi. Good. If you need more, you could put your left hand down. There he is. And then bend the knee and grab it. And remember, okay, not everybody's going to be here, and I'm not here like, oh, look at me, I can do this. I want you to remember that, okay? It's not always great that it takes someone more to feel the same thing as someone else, right? It takes more for me to get into a stretch where I can feel it because I'm very flexible, but that's not always the best thing, right? Sometimes it's hard for me to stretch. So, you don't always look and think, oh, this person's got it better because they're this or that or the other thing, right? You're where you are, okay? Kevin just said, you do. Good. Nice. And release. Good. And then come on back. Good. Hello. Good. Louis is like the best cuddle buddy in the whole world. I'd like to say it's Kevin, but it's really Louis. Good. Hold that right there. Really flex. And then lengthen your back a little. Hold it. Oh, nice. Ah, that feels great, right? Good. Okay, so now we're going to come to a seated position. I'm going to give you some options here. Seated position 1 is going to be left leg in front, right leg back bent. And what you'll do with a straight back is come forward over that leg. Now you could be on your elbows, you could be on your hands. Okay, so this is option 1. If your knee's not happy with that, option 2 is laying on your back with your leg crossed, either here or here. Option 3, which would be the most challenging, is that left leg is in front of you and then the back leg is straight. Okay? And you can, again, come down to your elbows or you can lay down. Good. You know, everybody does need a Louie. Look at him. He's ridiculous. What? I know. I love you too. Hold right there. Good. So holding and stretching that left hip. If you can, relax your head down. Deep breaths.
Be walking through doors. Tell me that when I die, I'll be the ghost of you.
Good. And wherever you are, you're going to come out of it and we're going to switch sides. So remember the first side, okay, you can always do knee and knee bent and then come forward. You can lay on your back with your leg crossed, or you can come to the pigeon. You have a dog named Treehouse. That is adorable. So I think Anna gave you guys enough of her last week. She's like, I'm done with you guys. That's Anna. You know, she's a woman. You never know what's gonna happen, what you're gonna get. Hold there. She's a big sweetie. She even brought us a special treat yesterday outside our front door. She found in the woods. Hold it right there. Breathe. Oh, hi Riley and Melita. Good. Are you giving a lot of kisses, Lou? That's wonderful. Kev. Okay. Okay. So let's come to come out of it. Round your back. Okay, and I want you to come all the way up to the knees. Okay, you're gonna have your toes curled under and press your hips forward. Okay, so options here, lots of options actually. Option 1 is just to press onto the lower back, elbows come in. Okay. Option 2, reach for the feet. Now what's it doing? It's stretching out. Yes, of course, the chest here, but also the front, getting your hip flexors, pressing your hips forward. Okay. Do you have to do this? No. You could be here. Hold. Dr. Dawn, that is correct. Well, let me just say it was part of a dead tree. Good. Just say that much. Good. And then come forward. You're coming back to the knees. Okay, a little bit of a child's pose here. What I want you to do is push your butt. Okay, to push your butt to one side. Oh, hello. You're back? Okay, butt to one side. And then reach your arms to the other. How about right here? That's a good spot. Okay, so you're reaching your arms to the left. He's like, that's not where I want to be. Uh-oh. Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead. Push your hips to the right. Keep pushing. Good. And then come up. And we're going to push the hips to the left and over. Louis, he's about 10 or 11. He's 11. Kevin found them. I know some of you guys know. Kevin found Louis and Anna together. He's staring at me like, are you telling my story? Yes. You have a good story, Lou. You came from nothing. Now look at you. Nice. Okay, good. All right, last little set here. Come up to your back side. Bring the legs out to the sides. That's what we joke that Louis came from nothing. Okay. Again, depending on your flexibility, your legs may be closer in. That's okay. All right. Just don't have the knees turning forward. You want the knees pointing up. Reach over. Yeah, right. Exactly, Trudy. Louis and Anna have a love-hate relationship. Good. Other side. I don't think they'd know what to do without each other, though. Right, monkey? Good. Bring it back to the center. And we're going to fold it forward. Do the best you can here. So with this, it's best to have a straight back. Okay. Louis and Anna came from heaven. Hey, buddy. What's that? Kevin said, Kevin looked up because that's Ronnie's line. Actually, he said, and it's about Kevin. She says, Kevin came from heaven. Just kidding. You missed the eye roll. Just kidding. Hold it there. Just hold. That should feel so good. Just relaxing with me, hanging out. Good. Bring yourself up. Bring feet here apart, and you're just gonna drop your hips side to side. Good. whatever you have space for. It's like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're sleeping on the edge of the bed, and somehow the 16-pound dog is taking up the entire king size bed, and you have no blankets. Good. Nice. Cross it. Big breath in. Hands together to your heart. Great job. Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe for Louie. Just do it for Louie. Do it for Johnny. Thanks, guys.